Happy 420. If you partake in joy. If you don't, I get it. I don't anymore. Maybe someday. It's one of the things I was guided 100% to purify within. The main reason being that what's available where I am is chemically filled. It has like lots of chemicals in it. So it's not necessarily that I was told to not partake ever. It's that what is around is pumped with chemicals and it's not good for me. And for me, what not smoking marijuana, might as well use the word, it's legal now in Canada. Yay, yay Canada. What that did for me was to give me access to my tools to self-soothe without looking for an escape of what like I'm already not shy, but when I smoked it helped me to like sing or dance more. And what I had access to from within is to not need that and to just access that part of me without needing something else. You know what I mean? Yeah. And yeah, so happy 420. I think Mother Nature provides well for us, and in its purest form. It's a plant that heals everything and opens the doors of perception when we are feeling cloudy. It will take those clouds away, and it's just a blessed, beautiful thing. So yeah, I'm gonna say it again. Happy 420. Oh, what a beautiful day. We have sunshine today. I won't be in for much longer. Right now I'm just kind of, I've been up for hours and in and out. It's only 4 degrees Celsius, but that feels like very warm. And yeah, I have some kid activities today and then the sunshine, so it's a great day to be alive. I want to thank, shout out, whatever word you want to use, Lauren Michelle. I forget the name of her video that she put out yesterday, and I watched it last night, and I love her take on, you know, just gonna paraphrase real quick, that we choose to flow through to the next levels, to go through the portals that are available to us. And I love that. That's what resonates with me. I don't believe we are chosen. I believe we choose. And I think that's a beautiful thing to instill into people through videos and any other medium that can come to you, is that we are not helpless in waiting. We make the proper connections within and open up our hearts, our mind, our soul. We align ourselves and we choose to go through to the next levels of who we want to be and who we truly are. I want to thank and shout out BRIDGEt Lunn. Bridge with a B, obviously, but she has Bridge in her name, and that's always been powerful for me from the minute I saw her name to the minute I was blessed to have her, you know, come into my life, not physically, but through email and text, and just, I'm blessed. And she also has her BRIDGEt 5 Tarot. Both channels are amazing. And I want to thank her specifically for her video with diamonds in the title. That's all I remember. I often break through something within myself when BRIDGEt speaks or sends me anything. And she triggered something within me today when I watched her video this morning, of full understanding of myself. And thanks for that, sister. I appreciate it. I am grateful, and I love you. I want to thank Soothe the Glitch, shout him out, and for helping me as well, for helping me stand in my true power of my discernment, what I believe and what I'm guided within. And because I'm a wandering child, a nomad, and I've been brought since a child from place to place to be who I am, I've always wanted to belong. And something really clicked inside me, and I've known for a while, is that no matter where I am and how new I am and how, I always am loved, and I'm always, like, people want me to stay even if I have to leave. So I always have had that belonging, but I've always wanted more. I've always wanted the feeling of roots and 100% belonging. And Glitch helped me realize that I have that. For me, I feel I belong to everyone, with everyone. I see myself as factionless, and not in a way that I am rogue and believe that I know everything, but in a way that I really believe I belong to everyone for whatever gifts I have that just flow, and for everyone and with everyone. I really do have that thing inside where wherever I lay my hat, that's my home. Wherever my heart is, that's my home. And my home is everywhere. And another thing that clicked inside me today is this path that I have is very different. It the full surrender of what I've been asked, guided, and what that I do naturally. I'm still holding on to a bit of guilt or shame about it. And in Glitch's video this morning, he said I'm going to paraphrase, not exact words. He said, like, we're still in 3D. We still have to do these things. And that didn't give me shivers, because for me, that's not my truth. I am not in that anymore. And my surrender mode has asked me to be in full faith of surrender, and what I need will be provided for me. And depending on what is asked of me from within are the actions that I must make to have things provided for me. It's very different, and it's not a path of still being in a third dimensional world where I must do things still. I am fully in my 5-dimensional state of being, where what surrender means for me and what my path is was still making me feel guilty or shame about things flowing easily. And that's something I have to accept and enjoy, and feel like I feel so grateful for it. And it's just, for me, it's what I am. It's my path. And my wish video, when I, literally saw a star, wished upon a star, that I could, instead of having to sell my things, that I could give them away, again, flows into the person that I'm being asked to be, of full surrender. And the example that kind of triggered and synced my already inner knowing was who my heroes are. I've made videos, spoken openly about Leonard Peltier being one of my heroes. And BRIDGEt's video this morning, in a comment, it flowed from within who one of my biggest heroes is, and it's Mother Teresa. And like, that's my superhero costume, in the sense of who I am, who I'm asked to be, what I believe in, is that I give my gifts away, and that I'm here for the children, and that I see everyone as children and gods and goddesses as well. And that full surrender of the path of a nun that doesn't have a job per se, she's provided for, and that Mother Teresa, her gifts that she chose to give, and to anyone, the weak and the helpless, and the people that were the most judged and frowned upon in society standards, are the people that she was guided to. Yeah, I don't know where the brush is. I assume it's downstairs because that's the last place we brought it. And that resonates with me. It really does. First of all, in weakness, I see strength. In what's good, glad. For me, the true masters are the ones who are like just speaking and it comes out, and they're not, they don't even know they've said it, or it clicks as they're saying it, or it clicks as they watch their video later. Is everyone a master and a leader? Yes, that's my 100% solid belief. And that's why I can go in and go underground, sort of, and look for the videos of the people who have no idea yet to what point that they're elevated and they just are walking the walk without even knowing they are. That they still see themselves as lost, but that they are the most found in my eyes. That's just that's my reality. That's what guides me. It's why the shout outs are so important to me. It's why I have a proud feeling inside of everyone who has started making videos in the last week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, that, sometimes they are just a nature video. Well, those videos connect us together in ways that are stronger, more powerful than words. The sharing of what people are going through, and that they think that it's not important yet, or that we're not sure quite of what we're saying, those are powerful to me, because there is no ego in there, and there could still be shadow work being done, but that shadow work being done on screen live is an amazing gift that people are sharing. And I believe every video is needed. I like to see all the different facets of what's going on. But the things that I consider like true mastery in the moment are maybe not what others would even gravitate to or resonate to with. And I understand that as well. For me, it's not always the words being said that are even important anymore. It is the aura of the person. It is the person's eyes. It is the shininess that comes from within and is exuded out. That being said, I see soul. So everyone has that, but not everyone is exuding it the same way yet. So I see everyone as powerful, the true soul that they are, but in the moment that they're actually, putting out a video, sometimes what people are saying and how they feel and look is two different worlds. So for me, I know I could put a video on mute, not listen to a word, and just look at the energy coming through and know to 100% if that message is of coming from the heart, soul, or if it's still coming from a place of wounds and ego. And that being said, I'm told I project all the time, and I'm told I am an ego, and I'm told I have shadows. So people's perceptions of me is their perception, and what other people would consider tests or triggers is that's what's happening for me, to me, but it's not happening for me, to me, because I'm not letting it in, and I don't analyze it and think, am I not? If I am, I am. I don't think I'm perfect. I am living in a fifth dimensional reality, but I am not saying that I'm ascended or that I know everything. I'm coming into certain understandings all the time, and I don't think that will ever really stop. And when it does stop is when I'll be kind of done in this meat package. And I want to be here for a while because I've saved the best for last, and I've got a lot of stuff that I want to experience and give and just shine through. So the understanding will always be flowing and coming, and my inner knowing will grow all the time. And through even believing and thinking and feeling that I'm living in a 5D perspective right now as I speak, I realize that I make mistakes, or I am always ready to change a perception of something. So that's the fun part for me. That's it's just fun. And like for me, I said it openly in a video. I had an energy and a flow things happen on Saturday for me. But even in the moment that was coming through for me, I was aware that I was having it flow through me for the collective as well as for myself. And like, I don't have anxiety, terrified days or hours. I have sometimes like a boom of a feeling like, what the fuck is next? Or what should I do? But it's not something that is a part of my reality. And that's been for a while. Like I said in my videos, since that week that I didn't have internet, and that giggle vibe, that happiness and bliss, and that is here for me. It's and this is just my belief that it is so simple that some people just want to complicate it, because it's so simple that it's too good to be true. But if that's the life that you choose, then isn't it a beautiful thing? And my meat package, the life I've had, I'm 47 years old. And, you know, Jen's Gems, if you guys look at our comments that we've had, and, you know, she said at one point, like, yeah, I had supper with the president once. That's another story. And and in the comment I wrote, like, between you and the president and me and the Trailer Park Boys thing that I had happen, we make a cool pair. You know, like, we got some cool stories between us, and that's just, you know, one of them. You know, I've been walking down the street, and then all of a sudden, like, the Queen is there, and I'm like right beside her, waving to her in the 80s, and being like, what the fuck? Did we just see the Queen? You know, and like, just shit happens in my life, and it is a magical fairy tale. It is. And if you want to sugarcoat what a fairy tale is, and just look at the oh happily ever after part that everybody thinks is so cheesy, but a fairy tale is filled with you know, ups and downs and loss and you know, fright and despair and this and that. And so life is, for me, a fairy tale. I've lived every single like part of it, and I'm going to continue to live that and perpetuate that for my universe. I like it. I really do. It's cool. Not already lived a typical life, so I don't expect it to get anywhere near what could be considered normal anytime soon. Not at all. I remember when I moved to Sunbeam, and, you know, either showing through pictures or inviting people that I knew into my world universe, come see me, how people would be looking around and like, how did you find this place? How do you, like, what the fuck? And then now I'm here in like a beautiful little fucking cottage, and it's the same look. Like, I've upgraded from a resort to like the house right on the beach. And the next step is going to be even more like, what the fuck? Like, how did you do that? The explanation of how, sometimes people don't believe that either. It's just too much. And depending on what kind of life we've led, it's easy to believe your life is a fairy tale. You could see it as all other types of books as well. Have a beautiful day. Hey, Rude. Can you say hi? Yeah, you're so nice.